I made it. I survived. Two very, very, dense weeks in the office. And now we are here, and we're going to relearn how to play the piano. Because 2 weeks is a long time. So I'm gonna just put a bunch of things in the queue. I want to play this one. I want to play something from Rhythm Doctor. Hopefully he'll give me a different one. I'm going to play something from this. What else do I want to play? Let's go with a favorite that has not been played too long ago. Or I could play a favorite that I haven't played in ages. Now let's play a favorite from not too long ago. So, that to get my brain going. Oh, whoops. Song list on. Butter. So you were listening. I know exactly what stream you were listening on that day. I love butter. Here is Butterflies and Hurricanes. That's not the right button. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna play Butterflies and Hurricanes just yet. I feel like I need something a little bit easier. I haven't played in 2 weeks. I'm gonna play something a little easier just to get my brain in. Calibrating. Sleepy Garden. Ooh. Not the easiest thing to calibrate with, but regardless, it'll still get my brain in sync. Get the pedal connected. Very cool. 3 flats. And welcome back. Thank you for hanging out, Huma. That ain't it. Oh, that was correct. Okay, we're gonna get closer. Hello, Britt Pomeroy. Hello. Welcome to the live Action Pianist Simulator. Hopefully you find something interesting on the song list. Lucy, welcome back. Butterflies and Hurricanes followed by Icarus. Just wanted to calibrate. That was the first thing I've played in like 2 weeks. Thank you for the claps. We're gonna get ourselves sorted here. Butterflies and Hurricanes in progress. But it's good to be working on things. It's healthy for the mind. That's where it is. There it is. Everything you are and everything you somewhere in there. Hi, Hawk. So I guess I'm like really confused as to where it repeats and where it doesn't. Okay, I go through that, and it repeats through here, and I wish I knew what music sounded like. Dang it! Okay, anyway. Figured it out, that it goes through this repeat twice, and goes through to the end, comes back through here, goes through this repeat 3 times, goes through the end. Change everything you are, but like the it says 1 to 3 for the first verse, and then 1A to 3A for the second verse. Which means I have no idea what's happening. I do not have the attention span to figure out, like, where these repeats are going. But I'm hoping that I'm somewhere in the vicinity. Thank you for the claps. Let's do some hydrate with extra reverb. Thank you, Huma, for spending a whopping 20 channel points on this. We've had a slow month, and unfortunately, the month will continue to be pretty low activity on the stream. Unfortunately, it's the end of the fiscal quarter, and unfortunately, my role is support sales, which means that things will be very, very, very busy. Until the end of the month, and then we'll see what happens in April. For 10 times the channel points of a regular hydrate. My channel point wallet has been heavily impacted by this hydrate redeem. We may financially never recover from this. Icarus. Lucy, I hope your lessons have been going well. That was you, right? No, wait, that was Momoko Cat. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get you a little bit mixed up with Momoko Cat in my mind. I know you're both approximately from the same time zone. That's a terrible way to mix people up. I'm sorry. Let's try it, Icarus. Sorry, Lucy. Mea culpa. Oh, this is a little too slow. This is so fun. I will play it again. If anything to recommend, left hand mostly has to drill A flat. You gotta write this down. A flat major arpeggios. B flat major arpeggios. C minor arpeggios. F minor arpeggios. Occasional C major, but you know that's kind of standard. B flat, C minor. They're mostly the same ones over and over. That's the good news. What's even better news is that this piece of music has more variety in its applications than some in this style. And I appreciate that. E flat major arpeggio, that's a different one. That's gonna come up sometimes. I find this part a little trickier for my small hands, but it's small hands problem. Do the whole thing again. Yeah, you can write them down anyway, and then Google them, and Google will tell you, not the AI, by the way. Do not use AI for music theory, but use human-made resources for music theory 100% of the time, because AI just kind of like guesses. Anyway, there are like a bajillion human-made resources for just literally giving you the notes of the chords on the keys, and then like you don't even have to read the notes. Recommended finger numbers, because finger numbers is going to make all the difference in the world. 7 Senshi high. For all the friends coming in with 7 Senshi, welcome to the live Action Pianist Simulator. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much for the raid. Dingus Ping, Calculus, Hawk, 7 Senshi. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome to the live Action Pianist Simulator. I'm gonna play something as loading music. If please, let me know what you would like to hear. Playing the whites in between black keys, like height-wise. In terms of this height, your thumb is able to shoot down. Do not underestimate the power of the thumb muscle to shoot down and hit those keys. Keep your hands at the good level for the black keys. Other thing is that when playing black keys, keep your thumb off of them, particularly for arpeggios. For arpeggios, with the black keys, use any finger except for the thumb. You always want to reserve the thumb for the white keys, and then it's super easy because it naturally fits the shape of the hand. And that's why recommended finger numbers are so valuable. This is still in practice mode. haven't played in 2 weeks. That's where that goes. Alright. That was a good little bit of bonus XP. Thank you for that request, Lucy. I'm gonna put the hype tag on there. Alright. Fuyu no Hanashi. From Given. Oh my gosh. Where'd I put it? Where is the file? Oh my goodness. Oopsies. My bad. Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna look online because according to the song list I have played it before, but I have no memory of it and I don't have the file. Hanashi. But I'm sure that when I read it, we're gonna rediscover it. This is music. Oh, I feel like I probably played a different version of this. Well, no, not at all. I will not shy away from this kind of challenge. I am not entirely sure where my music went, though. Oh, this is silliness. Well, regardless, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm happy to give it a shot. This is going to be a live learn. Because I don't think that this is the version I was playing before. But no harm done. We do a lot of live learns here. Let's see. Usual disclaimer with live learns. I don't know what it sounds like. Allegedly I had played it before, but I have no memory of it. This is gonna be fun. Oh, out of curiosity, Hawk, can you find out when's the last time I tried this? Oh, the requester used Google Drive links, so that's where the sheet is. Last played in August 2022. That was a long time ago. Thank you for the claps. I think I like this version quite a bit, so we'll actually keep this version and get it downloaded. But I'm kind of surprised that I didn't properly save the Google Drive link. My bad. Thank you for the follow, Maid of Rats, and for the follow, Calculus Centrifugal. Thank you for the claps. And for the request for the... It's kind of... It's a restoration mode. I did technically attempt it before, I just have no memory of it. But, August 2022, that was 3.5 years ago? Goodness gracious, how the time has flown. No, I'm glad I could play it. I'll be right back. Very short break. Feel free to throw things into the queue. That machine music's probably lost. Okay, understandable. We'll keep the one I've grabbed here from MuseScore. Yeah, hopefully that was the track you anticipated to hear. Every once in a while I'll end up having played something, What do you mean not recognized? Do you not know who I am? There we go. Fuyu no Hanashi. Sentimillennial. This is from Given. Themes from Screens. And composer. No information yet. Alright. Great restoration. Probably going to demote that though. It's definitely not level 2 yet. We're gonna bring it back down to level 1. It's gotten a bit rusty. Either that or I've picked up a more difficult version than what I was given last time. That's okay. Yes, new followers. Get your request bumped up. This is The Legend of Zelda. Main theme. I have a lot of music from The Legend of Zelda. Where did we put this? There it is. First download grade of the stream, more to possibly come. It is, it's the first time I'm playing in 2 weeks, so. These things happen. Thank you for the emails. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for the claps. Apparently, that's only marked as familiar, but I think after all of this time, I think we can finally call this performance ready. Maybe that's ambitious, but I'm gonna put it in. I think we're ready. Upgrade records. This is The Legend of Zelda. In the familiar. I keep the upgrade records on Discord. It'd be kind of cool to kind of export it and make a data analysis of it, but that would take a bit. You're learning it on guitar? This is a marvelously difficult track. Just in terms of how many different chords you might have to move through. But that's very cool. Although it's a little bit more linear on guitar than it is on piano. Maybe it's easier. It's one of those funny things. Like, you can't really compare. It's just what you're used to, right? It's still difficult in general, for sure. Because it's a fast track. love that track. Still alive, the theme of today. This was a triumph. Hold on. Two sharps, two sharps, two sharps, two sharps. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets up when you make a meatball for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. Hold on. I'm not even angry. Oh my goodness. The calibration is taking longer than expected. Two sharps. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me and tore me to pieces and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I felt so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of data. Listen, so why might I got proud? Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive. Go ahead and leave me. I think I prefer to stay inside. Maybe you'll find someone else to help you. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke, haha, fat chance. Anyway, this cake is great. It's so delicious and moist. Look at homie still talking when there's science today. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run, and this research should be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. I'm doing science and I'm still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. While you're dying, I'll be still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Oh my goodness, my brain was not cooperating with it kind of keeps switching between this thing and this thing, which is like wonky. Thank you for the claps though. Much needed restoration. That was so funny earlier. Hold on. It was kind of also perfect for the I'm not even angry part because it sounded so angry. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I felt so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line, and we're out of Peter, we're releasing our time. So I'm glad I got there. Think of all the things we learned, all the people who are still alive. That's why it gets chords that are so close yet so far. Thank you, Hawk, for the request. Ramona, Mabel Wayne. I have no idea what this is. Let's play something else I haven't played in literal years. Hey, do I sing this? Oh, no, I definitely play it just as lyrics. It's a instrumental. Oh, I wonder whether I was playing I played this as a request from, like, when I was playing in a nursing home. Anyway, I gotta get back to doing that if I ever had time. Good grief. Restoration mode. Stretches. Oh, actually, that sounded quite cute. Alright. Well, we'll keep it. By the way, happy Pi Day. I completely forgot. I'm sorry, I was so fixated on the fact that tomorrow was the Ides of March that I forgot that today is Pi Day. Um, and these are two holidays I will recognize. Thank you for the claps. You baked 3 pizza pies today? I love that for you. You just need like 0.14159265 more of a pizza. And you can have pie pizzas pies. Pie pizza pies today. Do we want to go full gamble? Let's find out. Also, just, the 4 was a small heart-shaped pie. You did do it! Oh, you mad lad, you have baked 4. You have baked pizza pies. Which is a marvelous way to spend the day. Let's go full gamble. And find out what the song list pulls up now. Oh my god. Well, that was a bad gamble. I lost that one. It's a little too aggressive for me. For now, the Nikolai Kapustin, I would like to come back to that, but, hey, we just played that. No fair. Out of 1,157 pieces of music, it comes back to Megalovania. Well, alright. We'll have to accept it. Okay, well, first lesson learned. Don't start this too fast. In fact, start slower. Man, I don't know whether this is written for 2 hands. Darth PJs, thank you for resubscribing for 52 months in a row. Nice to see you. Let's see what I'm gonna do with this one. Alright, Megalovania. Alright, let's do a live learn. Megalovania got a good practice run. I'm getting a little bit more fluid with it. It's better than it was before. Regardless, it's a tricky track. In my life, ooh. Your lie in April. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, this track is called Again. Themes from the screens. Your line. What do you mean I haven't played anything from Your Line, April? Where's my music? I thought I had at least one other track in here. That's crazy. Of all the songs, the random request returned that. Yeah. I don't know what's up with the random requester, but the other tracks that it suggested were Nikolai Kapustin's Concert Etude No. 2, which I do not have the withdrawal to do right now after 2 weeks of not playing. And the other one was the Legend of Zelda main theme, which was just played 2 tracks ago. We'll get back to it for sure. But that's just a little soon. That's just a little soon. Alright, this has got 6 flats, not flat. Oh, whatever. that says LR, because L means left and right, R means right, so it's kind of giving me mixed signals here. I may not be able to keep this, but I can at least give you some attempts at bonus XP. I am fascinated by like how difficult that is and first attempt, but let's see if we can't actually reconcile it. Some of the most strange figure number choices I've ever had to make, but they do work. Okay, well, maybe it is playable. It just needs, like, to start on the correct fingers. Okay, it's playable. So it starts with 1-5. Which allows the rest of the movement. It starts with 1-5, which allows the rest of the movement to run over. And then it's divorcing the patterns between left hand and right hand, but it is playable, so. As tricky as that was to start, at least had a human actually playing in it. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it completely. Tracked into the upgrade records. Your Light in April. Added to the song list. Again, live learn to in progress. And I will be right back. Muse score is always kind of a crapshoot when it comes to some of these. No, where they sound good but not convinced it can actually be played. Yeah, no, I agree. And there are a number of people on MuseScore who are putting up music because they figured out how to make the notes sound the sounds that they hear, but they are not necessarily people who play those instruments. And it doesn't always take into consideration what is physically possible. Oh, did it? Oh, dear. Well, I'll be right back anyway. Hurry back from ad break. Oops. Stream died. Oh man. Ironically, it's not telling me about any dropped frames, so that's weird. That's super weird. Thank you for your lurk, Slope Zero. Let me put this into the chat here. We're going to play Hatingabi. Where's my music for this? Hold on. I reframe and put up all the walls on all my dropped frames. Oh, that's so weird. Where's my music? Oh, right, I didn't download that one yet. Okay, I gotta fix this. Okay. We got this. Hi, Zora Cat, by the way. Which songs are chill and not random? If you look at the song list and you click the ice cube, there's gonna be chill. Thank you for lurking, Zoraka. And glad you're enjoying the music. That was Hatingabi. I'm taking a guess at that pronunciation. Let's move this around. This was, I just want to make sure that I put in the correct tag. So this is chill, and it's also got a touch of Iberian diaspora in terms of its style, so I'd like to categorize it that way. In My Life by the Beatles. Let's see. Let's restore this. I don't... Thank you, Seong Mini. Thank you for the claps. Okay, let's see. Figure out how I'm playing this because I feel like I'm very 3 years. I think I approach this a little differently now. So there are places I remember all my life. Though some have changed, some for better. Forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have had their moments. With lovers and friends that still can recall summer days, and some are living in my life. I've loved them all. What of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. Let these moments lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. No, I know, no, I'll never lose affection for people and things that met before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I've loved you more. In my life, I love you more. Hero. Yeah, I'm kind of taking this for the first time in 3 years. And I don't really remember it. And I'm also playing very differently. Okay, this is one of those cases where, like, I sing it okay, but I think I play it better if it's an instrumental. It's very up in the air when it comes to the Beatles, and it's like a near 50-50 split when it comes to playing the Beatles. Some things I can figure out how to run on hands and sing over it, but some things just, I don't have enough information on how to riff the left hand under the voice. Thank you for requesting it though, because I'm delighted to get back into the cycle. So I think I'm gonna take out the singing aspect actually, and it's gonna sound better. Yeah. Okay. So let's put that as an upgrade. It was a very rare upgrade to happen, but even if we had to cheat our way there. Just because I can sing it doesn't mean I have to. In my life. Let's tag instrumental on there. We're gonna yoink the singing aspect. There's some other tracks where, like, the singing holds pretty nicely. Priority request for Hero, welcome back. This is Remuria. Glory and Decay. I'm doing good. I've made it here, so. As Glory and Decay from Genshin Impact. One of many. One of many. Highway 1009 from Enhypen. That was Highway 1009 by Hypen. Emmett, thank you for gifting a sub to Keeping It Twisted. Thank you so much for the kind words, hero. Let's play Shadow Boxer. Have a good night, Huma. I'm sorry I didn't get to your other request. Huma, thank you for gifting pie bits in honor of Pi Day. Huma, Emmett again. Sorry, did I say Huma? Hawk? Why did my brain mix that up? Anyway, Hawk, thank you again. For gifting pie bits. Hawk donated pie bits. It's appreciated. It's Pi Day. I get so hype about, like, the Ides of March now. I forget about Pi Day, which is tragic. Emmett, thank you for gifting a sub. I don't know who I'm talking to. Sorry. Like, I'm out of practice, man. Let's do this. So, exile. Vilify. Thank you for the claps. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Emmett. I think the hype train gets a little more easily activated, so I may have to adjust that. Sometimes not much is happening, and it's like, whoa! And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Exile. We got most of it. We're still like 99% in terms of the words, but we got most of it. It was Exile Vilify by The National, featured in Portal 2. Thank you for the claps. Thank you for the cutest claps ever. Oh my god, is that a squirrel? It's an otter. Oh my gosh, I love otters. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, this is called Dramatic Irony. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the claps. Okay, that's... Sorry, saying Minnie, that is a bit much. Otter Space BB. Nice! Otter Space? What a spectacular name. Saying Minnie, I'm sorry, I cannot take this live learn. I needed you to put it into the chat so that I could see it on my tablet. But unfortunately, it's too much for me. I can't, but try another. Domus Aria. I can spell. I can't run very understanding. Nice one, Emmett. I can't stream for too long. I need to kind of rebuild my stamina. Plus, I've been doing too much. Work has required more than the usual, so... But it's fine. All things in balance. You know. So, last call. If you have not yet requested today, or you have only had one request today, please feel free to put in a request. Alright? And then we'll play until that runs out. Don't even worry about it, Hero. If you want to request another, when I said, if you've requested one or even if you've requested two, please feel free. Please feel free. Just treat it as like any other last call. Last call. And, oh my god, it's 10? Oh. Well, no wonder. That was Whisper of Domus Aurea. At least as far as I know. Like, I truly don't, know the tracks. Like, in terms of what they sound like on the soundtrack. And, like, matching that to the distance of time that it takes for me to get from, like, listening to it to playing it. Is astonishingly wide for a person with no musical memory. So I can't remember what it sounds like. I just hope that the person who wrote it down was referencing the right one. You know? Oh my gosh, I love the following selection. What absolute bangers and what pristine taste you all have. I'm half kidding because, like, this also stems from the fact that I curate the list. But, you know. Monako-san! Hello? Welcome to Live Action Pianist Simulator. Thank you so much for bringing your friends. Thank you for the raid. Please feel free to request anything you like. If my song list doesn't have what you want, You can request something else as long as it's been written down. I can only read music. I'm nearly tone deaf, so there will be no picking up of music by ear here. I play a lot of video game music and a lot of classical and a lot of sci-fi music, a lot of rock and pop and jazz and a bunch of other stuff in between. And anime music and a lot of video game music. Like, I can't emphasize that part enough, I guess. That track was Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan main theme. Want a song, Undertale, Fallen Down. Fallen Down was not on the song list, so I'm afraid that I don't know a way to make Live Learns work on the YouTube side. I only know how to make it work on the Twitch side because I will take a $3 tip for a Live Learn. I'll take a $3 tip for anything new to the song list. Thank you for the claps. I have Scriabin, I have taste. Thank you. Yeah, I have a little bit of Scriabin. What I can handle. I can't handle a lot. I'm pretty far removed at this point, 5.5 years removed from my university days, but I still have, like, most of those skills. But it's cool to see that you are an aspiring pianist. Do we have a shout out on you here? Do I can follow by clicking this thing. Here, I don't know if that was the right button. Let's try that. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm very heavily classically trained. Oh, thank you so much, Monaku-san, and thank you for the follow. I do play some music from Undertale, by the way. Chitsanuk. There are a lot of... I hope that suffices. My eyesight's bad, so I'd have to squint. Actually at conservatory right now. Oh, very good. Very good. But thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you can hear some training in the way that I play. Sometimes I worry that I've lost my touch. Comfortably numb. But I feel like, at the same time, having played on Twitch for so long, and playing, like, whatever I want, so I play a lot of nonsense, has actually made me personally a better pianist than I would have if I tried to do a doctorate. So, to each their own. Everyone's got different skills, but this is more fun for me. Oh, a Schubert impromptu. Let's do this. Opus 90, number 3. Also disclaimer, like, how many times did I have is this the song list I say I play this? The number of times I've played this is quite literally the number of times it says that I've played this on the song list, so that's a disclaimer. I feel like it is less than 5 for sure, but it might be less than 3, so call it my 3rd attempt. Nonetheless, this is how the live Action Pianist Simulator works. The more you request something, the better it gets. If it sounds like practice, it is. But I get better pretty fast. Thank you for that request. I have the Clara Schumann's Piano Concerto because of my own hubris. Thank you for the claps. And for the kind words, Zorua. I did technically, like, by the degrees that I completed, I was prepared for being a concert pianist. I just don't have that discipline or energy. Nor the guts to do all the network thing that would be required. I might put on a concert at some point for fun, but the trouble is perfection. I've given up on that. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing this because, like, there's room for imperfections and humanity, and there's room for me to kind of, like, demonstrate how one can get better. So there's, like, just a constant improvement, and I think that that's just more entertaining. Plus the chatting's entertaining. But the Clara Schumann Piano Concerto is sheer hubris and Icarus-like ambition that at least I can learn to play some of it and get some grasp of it. It is such a gorgeous piece of music, the Clara Schumann Piano Concerto. Like, I'm obsessed with it. But I don't think that I have the technical capability to fully pull it off. I'm glad that I get to play for you too. Thank you for the request, by the way, Monokun-san. That was really fun. That was really fun to kind of, like, feel the way that as I progressed through the piece, I also got more comfortable with it, which is always, that's the goal. It is very freaking late at night, so we are going to be closing up the queue. Thank you all for hanging out. All right, that's still you know, level 2, merely level 2. Comfortably numb. Got most of it. Little ways to go, but not far. Thank you for the request. And yes, the Discord server for anyone who wants to see my cats and memes, and also get updated on the stream happening. Yep. This is truly like a lazy version of the Nod Cry main theme, because I just saw like Chacon Scott has put up his advanced version of the Nod Cry main theme, and I listened to it. I'm like, wow, I am not that diligent. But I think this version will suffice. Oh no, not the 3-minute ads! Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll play it again. I'm more than happy to play it again. Dino's Pianos, nice to see you. Oh my gosh. I will play it again if you missed most of that. Like, I love playing this. So. Grab a raid call, I'll play it again. I consider it to be on me when I forget to actually check whether the ads are happening soon. And frankly, I just really don't. I'm living with the ads as a necessity, and the reason why they're 3 minutes is so that you can get the most of an hour without interruption. But that does come at the cost of 3 minutes. Unfortunately, I manage the parts that I can, but we prevail. Let's see who is twitching tonight. It is 10:40 p.m. Eastern time, so I assume that anyone who's currently playing still is maybe in a more forgiving time zone. Thank you for all the emotes. These emotes are a delight. And for the claps. Thank you for playing live Action Pianist Simulator. I'll do some of my spiel here, and the moment I find a raid call, or a raid target, we will just go, and you're just gonna be brought to a surprise place. How long has the Dave Reichert been playing? I love this guy. He doesn't take requests, but he's super chill. Super cool guy. And I spelled it right. Alright. Live long and prosper. You're all awesome. I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for the requests. You are all very slay for these requests. And you all have excellent taste. And I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you for the very warm welcome back. It's been a hard 2 weeks in the corporate world. And it's going to be a harder rest of the month. But we will prevail. I was able to scrounge together some time and some energy for this weekend. And at least I'm not working over the weekend. This weekend. I am going to be working over some of the next few weekends. Oh well, office work. Anyway, you're all lovely, and I'll see you soon. Yeah?